Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? We're ready to rock. We're ready to rock. Can get my link posted across the board here, then we'll be good to go, guys. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, TikTok, YouTube. What's going on? What's up, Seas Monster? What's going on? Connor, how you doing, brother? Getting this link posted across the board, guys, and then we'll be good to go. What's going on, TikTok? Market opens in about 20 minutes, guys, so we will get going shortly here after I post this link here in my story. What is the best app to trade, guys? Vishal, I use Tradeify. You know, if you're just joining in for the first time now, what's up, B Smith? If you're just joining in right now, guys, I use Tradeify. I'm using 150K accounts. I will be trading these live with you guys. It's on the screen right here. Tradeify.co. If you use code StockDads, you guys get a 35% discount. That's my preferred funding platform, guys. Straight to funded, no evaluation process, guys. Super easy to get going. You can open the account, guys, and get going within minutes. So you're on a cash account. Gotcha, Carlos. What about Dogecoin? I'm not in Dogecoin, guys. I don't really trade much crypto to begin with, so I'm not your guy when it comes to crypto. Should I go back to margin? Up to you, Carlos. Up to you. For those on TikTok not already following, guys, make sure you're double tapping the screen, liking the stream, dropping me a follow. And also for those on Instagram, if you're not already following, make sure you're following Zach Austin Trades. Just put my username in the chat there. Appreciate the likes, guys. Appreciate the likes. Question, would it let me go back to cash tomorrow if I do one trade today? I'm not exactly sure, Carlos. Not exactly sure. So market opens in about 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes again. The markets are all-time highs, right? We're pushing on NQ, ES, you know, the Dow, we're all at all-time highs. So that's the tricky part here is, do we just continue to push? Do we pull back? And that's where we kind of have to wait and see for, right? As to, you know, what the price action kind of gives us. I would like some consolidation at the very least. You know, some consolidation would definitely be solid, but again, the market doesn't owe us anything, so we shall see, guys. Market closes, guys, at 4 Eastern time, guys. 4 p.m. Eastern time is when market closes. Let me know, guys, if anybody else has any other questions, guys. Now's the time to ask before the market opens. We open in 15 minutes, as I mentioned here, guys. So let me know if anybody has any questions. Whether it's about futures trading, Stock Dads Discord, Tradeify, feel free, guys. Let them know. Yes, even today on a bank holiday. B. Smith, all of the analysis will be done in the Discord. So I'm not sure if you're in the Discord or not, but if you are, tag me in the chat and I'll post my options analysis there. Any options in stock, guys, I'm posting it there. Right now on stream, we're strictly sticking to futures here, guys. So again, any options or stocks, tag me in the Discord, and I'll be able to post my analysis in there for you. And if you're not already in the Discord, guys, click the link in the bio and use code ZACH right here. Code ZACH gets you a free first month. So there's no excuse not to be in the Discord, at the very least. Try us out for a month. If you hate it, you hate it. But best case scenario, changes your life. Worst case scenario, there's really no worst case. It was free for a month, so you can leave after a month. Are we thinking that SPY will go up? I mean, at some point, I don't like having a bias necessarily HTTP, but I mean, it would be foolish to look for strictly shorts, right? While the market can retrace, the daily, weekly, monthly is obviously an uptrend because we are at all-time highs. So with that being said, guys, just look for pullbacks to start. You're just looking to join. Sounds good, MTE. If you're looking to join, make sure you use that code ZACH. Gets you a free first month. Free first month with code ZACH. So definitely take advantage of that while we still got it. David, thank you for the follow. Wency's, what's up? Again, guys, if you're on TikTok, you're not already following me, double tap the screen, guys. Drop me a follow. I'm streaming live every single day until we get a payout. Do I use leverage? No, I do not use leverage, guys, but I do trade on a funded account, which is on the screen, tradeify.co, guys. It's a funded account, funded firm, meaning that you can just purchase an account for a one-time fee, no monthly subscription, and you can start trading towards your profit goals right away, guys. MDR, thank you for the follow. Sounds good, MTE. Elias, I'm in stock ads. I'm trying to learn futures. Sounds good. If you're trying to learn futures, Elias, you're in the right spot for sure. Again, guys, if you're not already following me, please do me a favor, double tap the screen and drop me a follow on TikTok. Really helps me grow the stream. Really helps me grow the page. And hopefully get some more trades, guys. We ended the week very strong last week, guys. I think we were like 4 for our last 5 trades. So I want to continue that momentum today. Be patient. Wait for our setups and get going, guys. Coinbase is the best for crypto as far as I know. If you had $2,000 you want to put in crypto, what would you put it in? I don't really do crypto myself, so I can't really help you too much there. I would say, though, invest in your education. There's a lot of really good crypto traders in the Stock Dads Discord. I know that. The crypto section actually has the highest win rate, ironically enough, across the board, which is saying a lot because the options and futures are very high. So guys, the Stock Dads Discord is free for the first month if you use code ZACH. I was watching Aaron talk about the stock. Got you, Elias. What's my predictions? We'll see. I'm going to allow the market to kind of work its way out. That's what I'm going to do for now. So again, guys, I don't know if you mentioned the price of Tradeify or the price of Stock Dads. I'm not exactly sure, but Stock Dads, guys, here, click link in the bio, use code ZACH. That gets you a free first month. If you want to join the Tradeify wave, guys, the straight to funded platform, meaning there's no evaluation process at all. Purchase an account and get right to funded. Start working towards your profit goals. It's tradeify.co. The discount code is StockDads, guys, and that StockDads discount gets you a 35% discount off of any of the plans. Again, it's only a one-time fee for the straight to funded, so you pay a one-time fee, boom, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about a monthly subscription, so you can just let the account sit if you want. You can just let them, do whatever you want. Yeah, there's a lot of fake accounts trying to impersonate me. A lot of fake accounts trying to impersonate me. Just please do me a favor, guys. Just block those, report those, whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do. So again, excuse me. So again, guys, what I would probably be looking for here on NQ is some type of consolidation, right? Some type of consolidation around this general area, or a pullback towards this level, which is also the last week high, which is Friday high, and look for a bounce from there. If we start continuing to hold underneath this 2258 zone, then it's possible we could dip down back towards that 2203s, which is about 50-something points worth of room. Pepe starting a new focus on futures, starting a new combine today. Sounds good. Pepe, but just realize, I'm not sure if you're new here or not, but I'm not sure what you're trading on, but Tradeify here has a straight to funded platform, meaning there's no evaluation, there's no combine. So that could be something you're interested in. I'm not sure, but if it isn't, then no problem. But again, for me, not having to take an evaluation, not having to take a combine or any of that, right? Just start working towards our profit goals right away is priceless for me. I already mentioned how much the account is, MSuber. Oh, sorry, on Tradeify I did not. So the Tradeify accounts, it depends on the size, anywhere between 300 to 400. It's a one-time fee, keep in mind. There's no activation fee like Apex, like Top Step guys. It's a one-time fee. You pay the one-time fee, you're good to go. New to futures, how much minimum amount you need to start trading futures? If you trade with Tradeify, it only is $300 to $400. It's all it costs, just about $300 to $400. That's it. One-time fee, guys. One-time fee. Stay interested in trade if I got 50K last week. Sounds good. And also, guys, on you got it, Pradeep. Also, guys, on Friday I will be excuse me. Friday I will be taking my first withdrawal from Tradeify. I've already met the threshold and the criteria, and so I will be making a video, guys, going through the entire process from start to finish. Yes, M Suber. And also the thing with Tradeify, guys, is you can have up to 7 different accounts. You can have up to 7 different accounts. You can link them all together. And so personally, I have 7. I have a couple that I'm using here for the stream, 3 here, and some of my personal using on the screen. What's going on, Jeff? Good morning. So guys, the market opens in about 7 minutes here, 6-7 minutes here. I don't think there's gonna be anything really near the open. We're gonna just kind of watch the price action, right? We're just gonna watch the price action and go from there, guys, right? When we're at all-time highs, it's a bit trickier, right? It's a bit tricky. So we have to make sure that we stay cool, calm, and collected, and really just be patient, right? Really just be patient. Tinkering Tish, I am just trading the regular standard NQ. It's NQZ on Tradeivate. That's the ticker. NQ1 probably on TradingView. Carlos, good morning. NQ MDR, NQ. And guys, for those that already follow me on TikTok, I really appreciate you guys double tapping the screen, dropping a follow. Really appreciate that, guys. Helps me grow the stream, helps me grow the channel. Really appreciate it. For those on YouTube and for those on Instagram, it's also Zach Austin Trades on all platforms, guys. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And again, guys, if you're just joining in for the first time now, I will be trading futures live here. I will be sharing all my entries and exits. We ended the week pretty strong last week. I think we were like 4 for our last 5 trades. The main focus for me moving forward is, sounds kind of stupid, I guess, but really just trading my plan, right? I've been a little too, I say a little bit too like showman, I would say, where I'm entering another trade just to enter it or going for a home run for the chat or whatever. But like that's really just not me. So the success that we had the last couple of days of last week was strictly because here we're entering our trades, we're taking the A+ trades, we're either stopping out, taking profit, and then when we're done, we're done. On Friday, for example, we took 2 trades, we're up about $600 or so per account, $1,500, $1,800, whatever that was, and just shut it down, right? Just shutting it down, locking it in, and moving on to the next day. Right, instead of giving it potentially back. We were doing a lot of that. We were doing a lot of getting up and giving some back. Getting up, giving some back. So I'm hoping to be done with that. If we take red trades, we take red trades, but I want to stick to the plan of locking in gains, guys. This is Wag Dials. I'm trading futures right now, not options. I trade options within the Stock Dads Discord. This is the 5-minute chart. My bias, guys, if your bias has to be long here overall. I don't like using the word bias because every single day, especially for futures, you have opportunities to short and opportunities to long. All you have to do is figure out the areas where you'd like to short from and where you'd like to long from. Those should be predetermined to start the day, every day. And then from there, it's based about the price action. The price action there will dictate if you actually take those trades, if they are actionable from there, based on your plan. Wagdial's futures is a different kind of trading, similar to stocks, similar to options. Futures is its own separate thing. We're trading on the Tradeify platform. It's a funding platform, meaning you pay a one-time fee, and then from there you can get an account, right? I'm using the 150K accounts. In my opinion, it's the best bang for your buck, but the 50K accounts are also great. You pay the one-time fee, not a subscription. You get straight to fund it with no evaluation. And once you hit the profit target and criteria, boom, you get an automated payout system where you can then take out real profit. As I mentioned, guys, so Tinkering Tish, it's basically the same drawdown as it is for the withdrawal target. So on the 50K, 2,500 or so, or maybe it's 26. 150, it's 75. It's really nice, guys, because most other platforms will have 150K accounts. They only give you $4,500 of drawdown, or if they have 7,500, it's a higher target. So I really like that about Tradeify. Am I thinking short here? No shorts yet, guys. No, nothing yet. But as I mentioned, guys, for those that are just joining in now, I am going to be taking my first withdrawal on Friday, and I'll be documenting the entire process, seeing how fast it takes, because I saw that last cycle, 90% of their traders who requested in that day, which was, they paid out $500,000 in one day, so it was a lot of traders requesting, and so 90% of those traders got paid within 1 hour. So I'm going to document myself, either on stream or personally, or maybe both, and just going through that process so everyone can see firsthand whether it's good, whether it's bad. I'm not sure. It's all going to be live, so everyone's going to be able to see. So yeah. Yes, trend tides on the 150K. On the 50K, it's 2,600 or so. Do I recommend Shiba or Doge? I don't really mess with crypto, guys. Personally, I don't really mess with crypto. Appreciate those following on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. NQ, it's the NASDAQ futures, Jamie. Edgar, thank you for the follow on TikTok. Yeah, so the rules, JC. So for futures, there's a couple rules that I like to stick with. Waiting 15 minutes in between trades. It just kind of helps you not overtrade. It helps you not tilt, right? There are occasions where I'll go in sooner, but that's because there's something very, very definitive. But like if it's just like a normal stop out trade, I'll wait 15 minutes, as you guys can see. Next is, should I option this stock? This is futures. Elias. This is futures. The next for me is I'm allowed one counter trend trade. If the trade fails, I'm no longer allowed to trade counter trend unless the trend flips. If the trade's successful, I'm then allowed another one. But by only allowing yourself one counter trend trade, again, it limits the over trading. It limits the, just trying to catch a knife or vice versa. And for me especially, that 15-minute rule paired with the counter trend rule, it just allows you not to get destroyed. If you take a couple setups and they all fail, and then you kind of know, for me at least, if I start the day with 2 losses, maybe 3 losses in a row, it's pretty clear that maybe my edge is not presenting itself today to move on to the next day, right? If you find yourself taking trade after trade, green, red, green, red, green, your edge probably isn't present that day, so I would probably take it easy. Good morning, P. Stefan. Thoughts on PLTR and thoughts on GCT, guys. All options are going to be in the Discord. So again, if you're not already in the Discord, make sure you tag me in the Discord with whatever ticker you want me to cover. I'll be happy to cover it in there. Market's opening here, guys. Let's get to work. Again, it's a free first month in the Discord, so if you're not already in there, make sure you're using code ZAC. Code ZAC gets you that free first month. The link is in the bio, guys, across the board. You got it, JC. If NQ can get down to this 2258 area or so, that could be a good spot to go long, probably. Right around this area. So we're going to see how it happens. RTY and the Dow are both popping hard, especially the Dow. Big pop there. Dow just put in like a 100.5 minute bar here. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy indeed. Let me know if anybody else has any questions, guys, while we're sitting here waiting for our setup, guys. We're trading NQ futures right now, guys. Trading NQ futures. That's what we're doing, Elias. Yeah. And Q's getting down to that 22.58, guys. Let's see how it reacts in that zone there. So we got nearly to that level. Didn't quite tag the level, but we almost got to it, guys. Elias, I'll be sharing all my entries and exits, so if I enter a trade, you will know. I will say it out loud so you guys know. Nothing quite yet, guys. RTY just had a huge candle there. We're just going to be patient, guys. We're going to be patient to start this, okay? No rush here, no rush. Again, if anybody has any questions, now's the time to ask while we're just kind of waiting here. Again, no rush at all. So just a bit volatile here to start, right? A little up, a little down. Across the board, nothing crazy. And let me know if anybody has any questions, guys. Now's the time to ask while we're just sitting here waiting, guys. I like option trading. That's what I do primarily, but I've been doing a lot more futures, focusing on futures as well. As the market's hot, you want to take advantage of that, in my opinion. The market is hot right now, so. We're just waiting here, guys. We're waiting here for now. Obviously, if you guys find yourselves very antsy near the open, that's probably some type of FOMO of some sort, guys. So make sure that you kind of keep those emotions contained. So if you feel that kind of antsiness, keep that in mind, okay? How long did it take me to pass my first eval? Probably a couple weeks. I don't really remember. That was a long time ago. But that's why I like Tradeify now. There's no evaluation process. No evaluation process, can start working on that funded right away. My plan is just wait for some price action to play out. I would ideally like the 5-minute 8 EMA to catch up a little bit more towards current price. We can go from there. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Nothing just yet, though, guys. Nothing just yet. Extra plan. So there's NQ tagging that level officially, guys. Now we're dipping through it a little bit. Again, I'm thinking we could potentially tag that 5-minute 8 EMA. That's kind of what I'm looking for here, guys. RTY blasting off here. Wow. Dow is going nuclear as well. Dow just ran about 150 points right away here. This 5-minute 8 is roughly where I want to take it. Yes, yes, third. Third. So we did type that 5-minute 8. We're bouncing a little bit. Back above 58s would probably be a good area to go long. So that would have been a nice scalp there, a little 15-point bounce or so. Just waiting a little bit extra here, guys, to start the day. Again, let me know if anybody has any questions. Yes, futures is very clean. It's Peterman. It's very black or white. Very black or white. Yeah, YM is just sailing away. YM is just absolutely sailing away here. So NQ rejecting off that level now. So I want to see that bounce off level back over it. We never got that. The scalp off of the 5-minute 8 would have been valid, but that's probably about it. Maybe down towards like 216s. If we get down to like 216s, basically like gap fill-ish, that could be a good spot potentially, right? Must be the money. Maybe down there towards that area. That's where we'll look. Also, ES may want to trade the 60-0-3-6s as well. That could be it there. This could be the area to bounce from. This hourly 8 EMA roughly. Let's see how we react to this 203-ish area here. Underneath this has room to 73s or so. Fred, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I use the 8 and 20 EMA, guys. That's what I use. Getting a little bit of a bounce here. Let's see how much we can potentially bounce. Let's wait for this 5 minutes. See if we get to the 5-minute failure, we go lower. Maybe a 2-minute bounce up to the 2-minute 8. Just gonna watch this 5-minute bar play out and see what happens, guys. What's up, Fish? Good morning. What's up, I'm C-Bay? I'm trading NQ futures, guys. NQ futures. Watching for potential longs here. It's a little knife catchy, so I'm waiting. Okay, guys, if you ever in doubt, just wait. If you're ever in doubt, wait it out. That's my motto. That's my motto. When in doubt, wait it out. Yeah, I want to wait for this 5 minute. I want to wait for this 5 minute to close here, guys. Five-minute close is probably valid for a little scalp. ES just made new lows there. Oof. Pretty aggressive new lows, actually, on ES. ES just tagging that 5 minute now, though. NQ, let's see if we can hold this 5 minute area, 203s or so roughly. ES looks a little bit better, I will say, actually. ES back over 36s. I'm watching ES, guys, more so now. I'm watching ES for a potential long. I'm going to go one long here, guys.
Order filled.
One long on ES. And I'm going to use a 5-point stop loss. So I'm risking $500 here, guys. Oof, NQ made new lows there. That's not ideal. Maybe a little NQ new low action for ES to get that pop here. We're going to look to target roughly like 41 or so, like 40 and change.
Order rejected.
Oops. There you go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So we're in one long, guys. One long on the ES. My fill is not the best. 60, because I did a market order, but we're in one long. ES long, fish. We're in ES long. I set my levels before every single day, guys. That's how I do it. Before every single day. Before every single day starts, I mark the levels, guys. Oh, can't see the position. Sorry, guys. Whoop. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. My bad, my bad, my bad. One long, 60, 36, and some quarters, guys. Sorry about that. Appreciate you guys calling me that out in the chat. Hoping maybe get a nice little NQ failure to go lower to push ES higher, up towards that like 60-40, 60-41 area. So about 1-to-1 or so. Pretty big move already on NQ. Down almost $3 on QQQ. Alright, so we'll see. I use my hourly level system that I use, guys, to get my levels. That's how I do it personally. That's how I do it personally, guys. Again, I'll be looking on... Actually, might as well just put ES on the screen here. Gonna look for, like, this general area up here, like, towards the open, like 60-42, 60-41. Somewhere in this region is where I'd be looking to potentially go take my profit on ES if we can push up there, guys. What's up, Kaiser? Excuse me. NQ making new lows again. Yeah, it's just still hold on to here. You know, as long as we don't get under this 5-minute 20, we're fine. Again, risking about 250 and make 250 here. How long was I trading PF? What does PF mean, guys? What does PF mean? Unfamiliar with that term. Doing well, Kazir. Appreciate that. Sorry if I butchered the name. Do the best I can while reading fast, reading through the chats. Prop firms. Oh, probably like a month or so, Pepe. Took me a couple weeks to pass my first eval, and then I blew a couple fundeds, and then I eventually got past that stage and was able to do well. Ron, I'm in a trade. You can see it on the screen. You can see it in the middle of the screen if I'm ever in any trades, guys. That's where you can see it. NQ flushing new lows. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. We shall see, guys. At QQQ is nearing previous day low here. YM is chugging. Heesh. I was holding. I like the ES guy because ES was much stronger compared to NQ. Ultimately, the Dow is the strongest, but there never really was some type of proper pullback in the Dow, unfortunately. But I liked ES rather than NQ, and ES was holding this level. We did get the close basically at the level here, and so I took my entry at the level basically right here, looking for that move back up towards the opening print / previous day high area there. Because then, in theory, even if we were to do this, we could go there and still reject, right? So this general area here, opening print, this, previous day high, that's the area I'm looking to take some profit at. That's why I did that. That's why I did that. Mm. 's just kind of sitting here, right? We need to break back over this area. 15 minutes, still looking valid, right? It could be another 15-minute red bar, or maybe an inside bar, but we shall see. We will wait and see. Again, underneath, basically here is our stop. So we wanted to hold the 5-minute 20 at the very least here. 5-point stop, guys. 5-point stop. Yeah, ES is very slow. ES is very slow. But sometimes slow is not bad, guys. Sometimes slow is not bad, right? Sounds good, Jeff. The Dow is definitely the strongest there. The Dow is definitely the strongest. Make it green. Please, sir, make it green. Y'all know about the Good Luck coconut water, but this right here, this is the real good luck here. I don't know if you guys drink this. Bye. Oh, I'm quite addicted to it. when I say quite addicted. Entire bag full. Quite addicted, I would say, is a fair statement. We're looking at futures right now. Chester Kimes wins. Thank you for the follow. Yes, I do like it, Sotomizer. Absolutely love the straight to funded. 365 coconut water. I drink Copra. Copra is the brand that I like. Copra coconut water. If you're ever watching me, Copra, please sponsor me. So I mean, NQ has just gone straight down here on the 5 minute, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish candles in a row, 5 minute down. So just gonna hold on. As long as we're holding above this 5 minute 20, I'll be in the trade. You know, we're risking again. I'm risking about 250 to make 250 roughly. RTY pushing lower here. The Dow is still holding. NQ is obviously the weakest. I'm not going to be adding to this position, guys. This is just going to be, you know, the size I'm going to take is just the size. That's it, right? If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. 5 point stop is what I used, right? Because if QQQ now is under Friday low, so if QQQ wants to maintain under Friday low and we give this up, we can go lower. So that's why I'm only risking a small portion, you know, for the first trade. I like the first trade just to be a base hit, you know, small stop, small take profit, and then go from there, right? That's what I prefer to do. I would potentially add into strength if we do get back over. So if we do something like this, I would add into strength. But I'm not going to add on a weak dip into weakness essentially. As I mentioned, this could continue to just be a 5 minute pullback. I'm going to actually move my stop slightly, just like 2 ticks down to 0.25 instead of being at 0.75. It's gonna be at 0.25, just in case it like wants to wick lower here. So not really changing the plan, guys. Just a change slightly in, you know, risking an extra 25 bucks or whatever it is. But also keep in mind, guys, when we longed ES, NQ was at like 21, almost 21,200 or so. So, you know, ES is definitely the right option here, even if the trade stops out. And that's just kind of a testament to, you know, using relative strength. So RTY now just made new lows there. ES just tagged this little area.
Stop filled.
All right, so we were stopped out there, guys. We gave it a try. Negative 275 first trade. It could bounce from here. It really could, but I'm going to just wait and see before entering anything else, guys. Because we definitely could go lower from here, and then, you know, I don't want to catch a falling knife here, right? So for me, this wasn't, in my eyes, a quote counter trend trade because this still was to start the day here. So I would be willing to take another long if we were to do something like this, for example. I would be able to. I would be willing to potentially catch a long that way. Otherwise, I'm just gonna wait and see. Right? Wait and see. The day is still young, still a lot of time. So small L to start the day. Nope, not yet, VD, but I will be recording that process when I do, which should be soon. So we could go lower, we could go higher. Yes. Yeah, I mean, we could go higher, we could go lower, and that's why I'm no longer going to be in a trade, guys, because when the market's conflicting like that, when you can make a case for both sides, there's no reason to take a stance, right? So, yes, the market does one of three things, right? Goes up, goes down, goes sideways. If you don't have conviction in one direction, you don't take a stance. It's very simple. So, don't forget to cancel your take profit. Good idea. Thank you for that. Just cancel the take profit. Appreciate that. I don't even know what the take profit was, but thank you very much. The Dow's looking pretty strong. Maybe a Dow pullback for a long. This actually would be the spot right here. This actually could be the spot, guys, right around this area here. This is actually not a bad spot to go long with like a 40-point stop. I'm going to place one long order, guys, at 517. 517 on the Dow. So the long order set, guys, at 517. Our stop is going to be about 35 points. 35-point stop, and then the target to the highs. Let's see if we can get filled on that long side trade, guys. 517. 517 on the Dow. Dow is YM for those that don't know. YM. Oh, don't do it to us. You hit 1.9. Oh. I think we just hit 1.9. That's stinky. I'm going to take one, though, here, guys.
Order
I took
filled.
one there at 46s. I still have my order at 1.7 to add. That'll be like my, quote, full-size position. But I took one there at 46 just because we did tag, we did bounce. Looking at this 2-minute here, 2-minute failure to go lower. So I am willing to take that there. The stop is a little bit wider, but we only have one contract opposed to potentially having two. My order still is set at 1.7. Look at this 15-minute. It could definitely just be an inside 15-minute bar, right? Potentially could add above this 5-minute high here. If this 5-minute closes like this, we can maybe take that 5-minute buy up towards these highs. But I'm just gonna wait for now. I don't mind going a little bit smaller size. Keep in mind, guys, one Dow is pretty mild. I don't mind taking up to 2 or 3 of them. So. No, I did not. I was a big advocate to stay away from fast track trading, guys. I always told everyone stay away, stay away. So I'm very glad the route I actually was offered a potential opportunity to be a fast track affiliate, and I turned it down, guys. So I'm very happy I did that again. This is the proper straight to funded platform, in my opinion. It's run the right way. I know everybody. I know the 3 owners that run it, guys. So you know, it's just definitely a good decision on my end. So I'm happy I did not have any fast track.
Order filled.
Okay, just got filled there on the second take profit, or excuse me, the second entry. Now my stop loss is going to be at. I'm gonna put my stop loss at 79. 79. So risking 43 points roughly. So. Okay. Stop loss set at 79, guys. 79. There we go. Boom. So looking at this 15-minute, basically if this 15-minute low gets taken out, we're most likely going to tag this 15-minute. So figure if we don't hold like 85, 80-ish, we can go all the way down to 411s, which I don't want to have happen. So that's that. And we're going to look for some type of take profit somewhere in this region, right? Take it off on a 5-minute buy or something. And then we'll go from there. Okay. That's the plan. That's the plan. Today's slow. Yeah, today's a bit slow so far. One trade, one loser. We're in another trade right now. I'm gonna let it play out, let it shake out a bit. Are they pumping helium in your place? What does that mean? Are they pumping helium? One second, guys. My voice is very high on TikTok. I'm not sure. I actually like somewhat still lost my voice. I'm not really sure. Diaz, I usually use the 5-minute mostly. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, Lear. I don't even care anymore about the Giants. I've lost all hope. I'd love to take profit on one of these if we could push up to like about like 1 to 1R. Hourly close is also in 9 minutes here, guys. 8, 9 minutes. So. Hold on. People are telling me that. Hello, hello, hello. Test, 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 test. I'm watching my stream right now on my phone, and it seems to be valid. Maybe it's only for some people. Maybe try to like restart it or something. I don't know. Getting a potential failed 5-minute buy here. So we're gonna wait for this 5-minute close, see how it closes. If this 5-minute close closes under this previous candle, I'm just gonna close it out and I won't let it get down towards our max stop there. Hear you loud and clear? Okay. Some people can hear, some people can't, it seems. Yeah, some people say the voice sounds weird, but I think it might just be their stream. My stream sounds fine when I'm listening to my personal. Waiting for this 5-minute close. If the 5-minute close closes underneath the 5-minute 8 EMA and or, well, underneath this 5-minute low, especially if 512s, I'm going to cut the position and call it. So the YM held. The YM held, so we're just going to continue to hold. Probably move my stop a bit more. I'm going to move my stop now to 499 or 498, guys, actually. Right about there. So the stop is going to be moved now to 498, guys. So now, only risking like 30 something points. Oh, wait a second. I just realized my math was way off with that initial stop. That initial stop was not 43 points. That was 63 points. Okay, so yeah, definitely a good thing that we're moving this stop. I don't know why my math was off there, but okay. Stop's now moved to 98, so now we're risking about what I meant to risk, about 35 points. Cool. Sounds normal to you? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there, but... Hourly close in 2 minutes, guys. One second, guys. I'm just going to stretch my legs for a second. All right, we're back. Hourly's about to close. Looks like we're pretty flat on the YM position for now. That's the hourly close there, guys. And we're just keeping the stop the way it is, guys. Keeping the stop where it is, and that'll be it. If it gets hit, it gets hit. Not looking ideal. Probably gonna get stop hit, guys, and then from there, most likely, if I had to guess, the 15 minutes gonna pull back to 44.433s, which from there would be a potential nice long entry. So we'll see. If we remain in, we remain in, but we shall see. Excuse me. Let me know, guys, if anybody has any questions, guys. Now's the time where we're kind of just sitting here waiting. So let me know if anybody has any questions, guys. I'm taking longs on the Dow, guys, with a tight stop here. The YM, which is the strongest. Took one stab at ES, got stopped out for a 5-point loss. No biggie. And now we're in the Dow. The only thing it could potentially want to consolidate more, it could want to pull back more down to somewhere around this 44.440s area, a lot of fours. And if it does do that, we'll get out of the way and we'll reevaluate after. It's actually a good thing I moved my stop because I miscalculated. I had my stop underneath here. My stop was at 79. And for some reason I had the risk to reward tool, which is why I calculated it improper. I had it set at 18 or 17, which is actually where that's where my second entry was from. But my actual fill was like 33 on them both. So it ended up being, it would have been way wider, but an extra 20 something points wider than I would have liked. So good thing I caught that and moved that. Let me know, guys, if anyone has any questions. Now's the time to ask. Let me know. Looks like we may get our stop hit. Well, we shall see. Yeah, Tesla's been crazy, guys. Tesla's been crazy. You know, I'm just leaving Tesla alone because it's up so much, right? It's, what is this? It's up like $100 in, like a week. So.
Stop filled.
All right, guys, the stop was filled there. So what's most likely going to happen now, guys, in my opinion, is we're probably going to head down towards this 440-ish area, right around here, 444s. We have roughly the 5-minute 8, the 15-minute 20 around that area. So that could be an area that would potentially go long in. I'm gonna wait around to see if we get that. If we don't get that, then I'll probably be logging off. But because I don't want to push it on a Monday. It is a bank holiday, so we could have a little bit more volatility. But again, I don't want to push it. So I use Tradeify, Dave. That's what I personally use. It's on the screen right here. Tradeify.co using code StockDads gets you that 35% discount. So today, not a great start. 0 for 2 to start, but we're going to look for another potential setup. If we don't get it, we're going to call it early, take the L, and then move forward. As I mentioned, the Dow had a crazy run, had some nice relative strength. We bought that first 5-minute pullback. We were up a little. I mean, we were up, I don't know, 20 points. Not even 20 points, like 16, 17 points. So that's not, it's not worth a trim. Long term, if you're having 30, 35 point stops, taking 16, 17 point trims, it just won't work, right? So you're better off letting the trade work, seeing the trade through, and then, moving on from there. Let me know if anybody else has any other questions, though, guys. Would be nasty if we did get this failure to go lower and ended up working, but that is, part of trading sometimes. Yeah, this isn't catching a falling knife, though. This is not catching a falling knife, Aiden. This is, all this is a pullback. Catching a falling knife, perhaps, would be, for example, looking at NQ futures, right? As this continued to dip. This was an intraday downtrend, right? This was an intraday uptrend. So that's why we took that long there. That's why we took that long off the first test of the 5-minute 8 EMA. So this is not catching a falling knife. This is simply just trying to buy a pullback. Obviously, if the pullback continues to pull back, because, if you just look at basic market structure, even if it were to pull back to the 5-minute 20 or the 15-minute 8, somewhere around here, this is still going to be an uptrend. So this is not catching a falling knife. So hopefully that makes sense. You got it, Aiden. Got RTY at level. Nice. Good work. Yeah, it's unfortunate because like the ES idea that we had ended up working. We just kind of needed to chop around a bit more. We entered here. We got stopped out somewhere here. I think on this candle we got stopped out. And ended up working. So, sometimes it's just tricky like that. You got to tip your cap to the market some days. That's all it is, That's all it is. Even looking at the Dow, it's looking like a mini failure to go lower here. So, that stuff happens when it comes to trading. So. Let me know if anybody else has got any other questions. That's the hardest thing about futures, guys, is that if you're early or late, you can be wrong. You have to be very on time. With options, you have a little bit more wiggle room to be a little bit more flexible when it comes to the price, right? But when it comes to futures, you have to be on time, right? That's the key. As you can see, guys, the Dow is now making new, intraday pivot highs here, which is unfortunate. This would have roughly been like the area to add. So, I don't really think I want to continue trying to play the Dow here, but it definitely could work. Good work, Carlos. NQ is doing that V shape indeed, yeah. I just am unsure if I want to press it the rest of the day here on this account. ES is near back the opening print. Let me know, guys, if anybody has any other questions, whether it's about myself, stock dads, futures trading, Tradeify, anything like that, guys. Let me know if anybody has any questions. It's net profit, Jeff. I believe it's all calculated automatically on the dashboard, though, for Tradeify. As you can see with the Dow here, guys, it's very kind of conflicting here. It's just chopping around. So I don't think there's anything actionable yet. I think that's the hard part, as I mentioned previously about all-time high trading, is that it could be very tricky because they don't want to just make it as simple as just buy and everyone hold and it just goes up straight up, right? So that's the tricky part about it. So you got to just be, strict with your entries, exits, stick to your take profits and stops. You're at 23% right now. Got you. RTY could dip, yeah, potentially. $24.41s could be a potential buy on RTY if we can dip there. So ES just rejected the open. RTY seems to be the strongest bet. Dow is reversing a bit. NQ obviously had that kind of gnarly reversal here. Well, yeah, at the end of the day, you never know when the wins and the losses are going to come. All you got to do is just stick to the plan. That's all you can do, right? We kind of knew it'd be potentially tricky because of all-time high. We knew it'd be potentially tricky because of the bank holiday. So, that's why overly large size is probably not smart on days like this. And just keeping the stops relatively tight, right? Like even look at the Dow right now. Watch the Dow. Ready? Watch this. Look at this Dow, right? We had a failure to go lower, made new intraday highs, failing back down. So again, they don't want to make it as simple as just buy and hold, right? They want to make you work for it. So, excuse me. But this could be a potential buy around this 15-minute 8, 5-minute 20, around this 440s if we get down there. I don't mind that area, the 440 area for long. Yeah, definitely lower volume today, guys. I'm really just sticking around to see if the Dow tags this 15-minute 8. That's probably my last setup for the day, win or lose. Hopefully, if it's a nice winner, we can work back some chunk. Because if we do get a nice pivot off this 15-minute 8, that could be a nice intraday pivot overall for us here. So we'll see. Again, guys, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask now. Now's the time. Tradeify is different from Top Bobby, because there's no evaluation process. It's a one-time fee. You get the account right away, working on the funded account towards your profit goals. It's an automated payout system, meaning there's no subjectivity. You just follow the rules and you get paid. It's that simple. People getting, 90% of people are getting paid out within the first hour. That's really it. I just prefer it better for those reasons. Maybe there's some other reasons I can't think off the top of my head, but they do have plans that have evaluations. I just don't know why you'd want to do that over straight to funded personally, but everybody's different, of course. Let me know if that makes sense. And the discount code StockDad gets you a 35% promo. So, if maybe that's another thing, is you get a nice discount. Nope, it's on Tradeivate, and they give you a username and password when you sign in, Bobby, or when you sign up, I should say. You have up to 7 accounts. So that's another thing, I guess. Top Step, you can't have that many. So on Tradeify, you can have up to 7 accounts. Link them all together through Tradeivate. Very easy to do so. That's what I personally do. You got it, Bobby. Let me know if you have any other questions. Let me know if any other questions, guys. I'm really not seeing a whole lot. The Dow may just have a failure to go lower here and just go. And so if we don't get down to this level, I don't think there's much to do. We didn't even tag the 5-minute 20 officially. So again, I think at this point it could just be an hourly inside bar, and then maybe above this hourly high we can get going. So I'd say above like 55s or so, maybe up towards those highs, something like that. Any other questions, guys? Let me know. The account's sitting right at 150, Fish. Yeah, I've seen the milestone one, Fish. I'm personally not a fan. The 25K is the best one, which is the smallest one. But for me personally, to put in all that work, you're not even getting very big withdrawals. So for me, I would just probably pass. The 150K, in my opinion, is terrible. You have to make like 7,500 like 4 times only to take out 12,000. It's just a lot of work for not a lot. The 100K is not great. The 50K is decent. The 25K is the best. But again, the withdrawals from the 25K are not much. But if you're a beginner that maybe needs the funds, the 25K is probably the move to go. But then again, I would just at that point do the 50K Tradeify account. So, but again, everyone's different. So. I'm not on Top Step X, Pepe. What happened with Top Step X? What happened there? You got an update. Got you. NQ is looking decent. If ES breaks above the opening print, it's possible we could take a long here, but just being cautious. No worries, Chef. This NQ is the 5 minute. This is 5 minute chart, guys. Looking at this 2 minute, it's possible we retest these EMAs and bounce. The 5 minute itself doesn't look ideal. So ES still hasn't really claimed the open with confirmation. That's the only thing I'll mention as well there. I do want to take one more trade. I'm just kind of being extra patient here. $15-minute hasn't flipped, so I would say that's probably what we're waiting for, the 15-minute to flip. 15-minute inside bar as well. So again, that's probably what it is if I had to guess. I do like the RTY as well. And the Dow just broke over that little pivot high. NQ does look good. The 15-minute potentially is flipping. 5-minute 1 2, 15-minute 1 2 3. RTY also looking valid. Just kind of figuring out what I want to take. The Dow ended up working, which is unfortunate. You know, it's just one of those days, it seems, right now, which is okay. You know, those days happen. Guys, I think what I'm going to do here, guys, I think I'm going to shut it down for the day on the stream. I think I may take another entry on the Dow, but if I do that, I'll signal that in the Discord. You guys can take it on this account if you want. I won't take it on this account. I'm going to just leave this as is for those that are not in the Discord. Again, there should be no reason. What's up, Jake? There's no reason you shouldn't be in the Discord because we have the free first month. But still, with that being said, I'm probably going to hop off here, and then I'll post any type of signal in the Discord moving forward, guys. So that'll be that. That'll be it. So have a good rest of the day, guys. If anybody has any questions, as always, feel free to reach out to me in the DMs or through Discord. Have a good rest of the day. And again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out. But I do think I'm going to take another entry on the Dow, so be ready for that. Be ready for that. You know, again, it is a lower volume day. You know, with the bank holiday at all-time highs, all that, right? After a huge move last week, so keep the expectations in check. You know, don't overstay your welcome and